Hello and welcome to Marni's Kitchen. This Friday is National Gingerbread House Day. I was super stoked because I thought I was going to make a gingerbread house, but my plans were sent awry because I could not fit the time in. So I'm going to work on it though, and I am going to eventually do one because I've always wanted to do one. So in lieu of that, I am going to make gingerbread cookies. So I'm super excited about the gingerbread cookies. A year first, like I've been saying. I have never made gingerbread cookies before from scratch. So this should be entertaining for you as well as me, because who knows? Who knows how they'll turn out. So we're going to try. All right, so the recipe I'm halving the recipe because I don't need 24 cookies. So I'm going to make 12. So I'm not going to tell you exactly how much the measurements are because I'll post the actual recipe on my Facebook and on YouTube and all those places. So in the meantime, to get started, you will need butter, granulated sugar, bread flour. I'm finding bread flour works very nicely, so I'm going to try the bread flour. An egg. And molasses. Funny story about molasses. I've never worked with molasses before. I knew it would be thick and syrupy, but I didn't realize how thick and syrupy it would be. So I had to use a rubber spatula to get it out of the tablespoons that I used. So that was interesting. And then this is baking soda, cinnamon, salt, and ginger. And then I'm adding dried cranberries and white chocolate chips. So try. Okay, so the first step in making these hopefully delicious gingerbread cookies is to, with an electric mixer, mix the butter and the sugar together until it's fluffy. It says about 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put the butter in. And I'm going to put the sugar. And your butter should be softened. And it says it should be fluffy. So we'll see. This is always fun with the electric mixer. I get a little nervous. That's why. Okay, silly me. I figured that bowl would be too shallow, but I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. So I have since moved the butter and the sugar to a bigger bowl, and now I'm going to mix them. Okay. I think that kind of looks fluffy to me. Not quite sure. So we're going to try. We'll see. So now I got to add the egg. So I'm going to add my little egg and the molasses. Then I have to mix that well. So this molasses is thick. It's not string cheese, it's string molasses. Phew. It's funny. So I've added my molasses and my egg, and let's see. Just have to mix well. Okay, so this looks mixed well to me. So my next step is going to be to combine the dry ingredients. So that's the flour, the salt, the baking soda, the cinnamon, and the ground ginger. And stir that, mix that well with a spoon, not with that guy. So I'm mixing this well, this way. Now I'm going to add my dry ingredients to my wet, and then I'm going to mix well with a spoon. I am done with the electric mixer. That was a Marni moment, by the way, to use a smaller bowl. That's what I'm good for. couple morning moments. So I'm really excited about these gingerbread cookies. I hope they turn out because I am going to, well, first I should say I'm sure that you all noticed that we had to change our Facebook page to HUMA Beats and Eats. So I had to change the name. So I opened a new Facebook page. So that's the first part. I am going to be starting a little in-home kitchen where I can sell some of my baked goods. So, and my jams and jellies and that sort of thing, and maybe dabble in bagels and all that other stuff. But I'm going to start slowly. Hopefully I will not annoy you guys. And then in the next week or two, maybe, you might also get a Facebook invite to Marni's Kitchen. So please definitely follow that page too, because I'm going to start selling my goods, but I'm also going to be offering in-home cooking classes and personal chef services. So if you're interested in any of that, you'll be sure to hear about them, I'm sure. So in the meantime, gingerbread cookies are one of the things I am able to sell. So I'm going to try these, and if they turn out good, you might see them on my list. I'm also going to try to vend at some farmers markets and festivals and stuff like that, so to get started and see how things go. So between that and the podcast, I'm going to be pretty busy. But it's fun. I like to be busy. My grandmother, she called me, it's a Yiddish word, it's kaflecher. And what that means is a wooden spoon in every pot. So that's me. Alright, so this is mixed well. So now I'm going to add my chips and my cranberries. So I'm going to fold them in using the rubber spatula. Okay, so this should make about 12 cookies. So I'm going to roll them. I have 2 baking sheets lined with parchment paper. So I like to spread my cookies out because I have been subject to them spreading together, and so you have like cookie butterflies. So I'm going to roll the gingerbread into dough balls, and I'm laughing. They should be a little smaller than a golf ball. So this looks a little smaller than a golf ball to me. I'm going to roll them out. I'll probably get more than 12, but we'll see. This is one thing. I have actually become a little bit of a better baker, except for determining which bowl to put the mixer in, but that's par for the course. Golf balls, par for the course. I don't play golf, but that's okay. We use golf terms. But I have improved with my baking. My cooking's always good, but I have definitely improved with my baking. It has gotten better. And I thought that this would be nice for the holidays, to have cranberry and white chocolate gingerbread cookies. We're gonna try. That's my motto, we're gonna try. Okay, well, I only got one more than 12, so I got 13. And they never show you on TV how messy your hands get. So I'm showing you that these are how messy your hands get. And I'm going to wash them before I put my cookies in the oven. Before I put them in, one thing I would love for you to comment on is how many of you actually shook your head when you saw the little bowl that I was using to mix the butter and sugar and was like, that's not going to work. Because I knew it before I did it. I always do that. I know things aren't going to work and I do it anyway. Alright, so 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm going to put them in the oven and we'll see how they turn out. Alright, so you could see the pictures of my cookies. They're done and they have cooled, so I'm going to taste them. But I just wanted to do a little side note. As you can see, I am in a different part of my house because I have been ousted from my own kitchen because it is now practice time in the wood hood, and I have to make sure that you can hear me and not the practice. So I had to come downstairs. That's okay though, I don't mind. Alright, so I'm going to taste my cookies. See, I have my cookie. It was on a little plate. So, Let's see. I'm gonna get the white chocolate. I'm a little nervous. So let me try. All right. So good. Maybe I shouldn't take as big of a bite the next time to try it. They're really good. I'm surprised. Pleasantly surprised, but surprised nonetheless. Alright, so successfully made white chocolate cranberry gingerbread cookies. So, like I was saying before, just as a real quick side, I am going to be starting a Marni's Kitchen. This will be one of the products that I will have available. There's also going to be a blog attached to it, and it's called Marni's Kitchen. If you look the stuff up now, you can find it on Facebook, Marni's Kitchen. It's a little stick figure with the chef hat and the little cooking pot. So if you want to follow that, you can start. I haven't really done much with it because I'm just in the process of building it and getting it together. The same with the blog. But the blog address is on the Facebook page. So if you want, give it a whirl. It'll be great, but you won't see anything just yet. I will be sure to notify you. I'm trying not to be so annoying, posting a million things at once. I'll try not to flood you on Facebook or wherever. Please continue to watch, support podcasts. I interviewed the Hazmatics last night. I'm excited for that interview. I'm going to post that probably towards the end of January. And one of the things I talked about was the reason I'm doing this is because I have such an appreciation for all that the musicians and the food industry has provided me. And it's just such I'm grateful to be in an area where it is prevalent, and I want to share that with people. So keep supporting, keep subscribing, keep following, keep liking if you like my shows. So you learn a little bit about what's going on in Harford County. So it'll be fun. Lots of fun shows coming down in the future. And again, if you want to comment on whether you thought or you recognize that the bowl was too small for me to be doing what I was doing, so you can go ahead and do that, because we all make mistakes. So, but turned out okay. Cheers. I'm gonna give you a cookie cheers. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me at humabeatsandeats.com at gmail.com, and I look forward to seeing you out there soon. Take care. Bye.